Mohamed Bamba, man. Nice to meet you finally. Yeah,
Yeah.
good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
So we're meeting up here in Portland, Oregon,
Yep.
and Mohamed here is a high school phenom, and he is ready to make his mark in the world of professional basketball. This is my first time meeting him in person, but we've been chatting and communicating over the last several weeks and months.
Yep.
He just came back from a great experience in Beijing and Shanghai in China.
Yep.
Mo, I'd like to just kind of get some words from you
Yeah.
on your experiences so far and where you're from, a little bit about your background.
Yeah. I'm initially from Harlem, New York, and I've been born and raised there, but I've been around a lot for different schools. I mean, I was out of the house pretty early at the age of 13, 14-ish. I went to Cardigan Mountain School up in New Hampshire.
Okay.
And then after that was a 6th through 9th grade school. And then after that, I graduated from there and I went to Westtown School.
Okay.
And I'm still currently there. But
Wow.
throughout my Westtown, I guess you could say career or since I've been there as a student, it's just been a lot of different different opportunities that presented itself, and it's been awesome.
Yeah.
Basketball has
Yeah.
really been the key, I call it,
Yeah.
to all of these different doors, and I've just been opening them one by one. And
You seem so much more than just a basketball player. Then. I mean, you're worldly. You're very intelligent. You're a good student.
Yeah.
You've got so many great things going on. The reason he was in China was he was completing a senior project, which he submitted to, I guess, your professors or your teachers.
Yep, to my design and engineering teacher. He also runs the senior projects program.
You know, being able to think outside the box, do something different, and get out there and experience the world in real terms prepares all of us so much better for what's to come in the future.
Exactly.
What motivates you though, and who are some of your role models? Who do you emulate to be?
I just try and be the best version of myself, honestly. I mean, I think in my life, I've had a bunch of people who pretty much came and went as like different role models, but a couple people that kind of like stuck around, obviously with my family, but my older brothers been really been role models to me, and just learning from their mistakes, and just they don't even have to like specifically tell me like this thing is wrong or that thing is wrong, but they kind of just lived it, and I had the luxury of watching them learn the hard way sometimes. But I definitely have to say my older brothers has been a role model.
Now, do you come from a basketball playing family?
No, not at all. Actually, I think basketball has been like kind of first generational for at least my family. My sister played it very little. She didn't really take it seriously. She was more of like an actress. But my oldest brother played at the University of Arizona in Providence, and after his success with me and my middle brother, he's about 3-4 years older than me, started looking at it and taking it a little bit more serious. So next thing you know, we kind of took it and ran.
Hey man, that's so great.
Yeah.
So after all said and done, what do you want to be when you grow up?
One thing about going to Westtown is really Westtown gave me like a great balance of just academics and athletics, but one thing Westtown's kind of really did is they kind of made me want to open up more as a basketball player. Like growing up in Harlem, you're just told that being a basketball player is good, but you definitely want to look at other things, which is great, but it just never really made me comfortable saying that I wanted to be an NBA basketball player. But being an NBA basketball player is definitely one thing that I want to do in my life. But to sort of go beyond that, I want to be a Hall of Famer. I want to be one of the best to ever play.
Man, that's some high levels of standards you're going for.
And there's a lot of work in between there.
Yes.
But it's all one of the things that I'm willing to do.
Well, one thing about life is you can never stop learning. You can never stop improving.
Exactly.
What are some of your areas of study right now in high school level and at the next level?
So I'm not really sure what I want to study in college. It kind of like changes every time I go on a different visit, just to see what other schools kind of offer. But right now in high school, I'm taking 2 religion courses. One isn't really a religion course; it's more of like a current event thing. You can't even really say history. It's like it's called environmental social justice.
Yeah.
And we just go over topics like pollution and systematic racial issues and all kinds of different things that are going on in the world. And my other religion class is called Liberation Theology, and we're just pretty much it's all in the name liberation, just how like people sort of would rise in the revolutions, and then theology is the study of God and how like the study of God kind of went into that, and I'm doing different areas of things, and taking a good modern Africa history course.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was one of the electives that I picked to take this spring, but
yeah.
Those are three of my notable classes that I really.
Hey, people out there! I've been telling you, he's deep. I mean, this is much more than 1, 2, 3 and ABC. I mean, he is really studying a lot of things about the world and the real world that we live in.
Exactly. And one of the best tools for me studying the world, which I really want to thank you for, is just getting out and seeing the world.
Right.
It's different. Hearing about China and seeing China is two different.
Yes.
Two different things.
Absolutely. Do you speak any other languages?
I do, actually. Growing up, we spoke Jula in the household.
What is Jula?
It's pretty much like it's a dialect that's based out of Bamako, Mali.
Huh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Growing up, my parents speak French, but it never really resonated with me, so
This is what we are all about with the Athlete's Playbook, is really just kind of showcasing those who are successful, really pay attention to their academics and their athletic piece as well, and continue to make the best out of themselves that they can. And with a college degree and a college education, you can get out there and do all kind of great things. But if you have the opportunity to go straight to the professional ranks and make your mark there and be one of the all-time best, as Mo is really striving to be, that is something that's really to be admired as well. I want to really wish you all the best. This has been a real pleasure. You're a great young man. And James will do. You don't need to call me. You make me feel old, Mr. Donaldson. But James will do. And hey, this is James Donaldson, Mo Bamba from the Athlete's Playbook, signing off in Portland, Oregon.